Hello
Hello
there, Kyle Katarn here,
I'm the Bendu.
coming back for another reaction to Andor.
That's right, episode 11 of 12. We only have
The
2
penultimate.
episodes left. This one, I feel like there's a lot of potential good storytelling because there's a lot of characters that we haven't quite focused on. Like, yes, Andor broke out of prison. We got amazing character details with Luthen and Mon Mothma and like getting out
Those
of
scenes were
everything.
so good.
But we still have
We gotta go back to Ferrix. We gotta go back to where it all started. We gotta check in with Marva. We don't even know what happened to Bix.
She's still arrested and dealing with having the headset full of psychic screaming.
Right, but we need to know. We need the closure as the audience. At least I need to know what the fuck happened next.
Plus, since is on that planet, we know at least 1 or 2 ISB spies are on that planet. So
it's all gonna come down. Shout out to Nerd Chronic for editing this reaction for us and sneaking it past the Disney blockade, smuggling it out of Narkina 5 and sending it back to Coruscant so it can stand against the tyranny of the Empire.
That's right. The Force is with you. One way out.
Only one way out. Speaking of one way out, we have a Patreon poll. We asked you guys, do you think that Kino successfully escaped from the prison, even though he can't swim? With 20 votes, 40% say yes, and 60% say no.
Wow.
That's pretty grim.
Okay.
What do you think? Do you think he got out?
I would be hard-pressed to think that they don't have, a lifeboat. Like, what is it?
We saw them. They were all jumping straight in the water.
I know, right? But they had to have had, life vests or something somewhere. Like, you can't have a prison based in the center of the ocean and not have some evacuation. Like, there has to be...
I don't know. I feel like you can if your technology revolves around, repulsor lifts and hover cars and speeders and stuff. Like, they could always call for a shuttle to come in and out.
Yeah,
I bet you somewhere on the land there's an Imperial outpost that can send ties over or send a Lambda shuttle over to ferry people back and forth kind of thing.
What I'm partially
I don't know. Sorry, go ahead.
What I'm partially worried about is if Kino and a bunch of other prisoners sort of just squat there and just stay there. I'm afraid of Deidre or some of the other ISB agents flying to the prison and really just taking the prison back. I
was thinking about that too, because prison rebellions they're always temporary.
And then it's going to bring her back to Andor, and she's going to find out that these 2 different people are the same person, and then episode 12.
Personally, I think that if this was any other Star Wars story, then I would say yes, he got out. But because it's Andor, I'm going to say no, and some dark things are in store for him. Samurai says no, because I feel like they would have shown him in the end of the episode, and also because of his bigger role as Snoke. He voices Snoke. Don't see him becoming a reoccurring character with a bigger role. It's much more poetic if he did all this knowing he couldn't swim.
Truth.
That's a very good point. I agree. Arthur Bridges. I think it's left ambiguous in case they want him next season. That's a very good meta point. That's kind of how they do these things. Aiden Pullen says, given the last shot of him we got in that episode, I think one of 2 things happened. 1, he was pushed in by the crowd and ended up drowning or getting caught. 2, he stayed behind and suffered whatever consequences the Empire had for him. He knew he was sacrificing himself to get those men out, and you could see it on his face the whole episode.
That's very true. 100%.
Yeah,
true.
no, agreed.
That's kind of what I said. Well, the potential of the Empire coming back and cleaning house.
That would make a lot of sense too, because we need Dedra to connect those dots somehow.
But
right?
there's old people there. There's a bunch of old people there that I'm sure can't swim. So I feel like they must build a raft. There must be.
Just because you're old doesn't mean you don't know how to swim.
Yeah, but they might be too frail, or what's his?
Well, that's true. That's true. That was not his problem though. He was definitely not too frail.
Plus, it was that big ass jump
not know
too. It wasn't just hopping in.
Oh man, can you imagine if you belly flopped off of that?
You would die.
Ashley Fun says, I think they have purposefully left it ambiguous, but I doubt he will appear again this season. I wouldn't mind if he did return in the future, books, comics, new season, etc., but it'll have to be meaningful. Completely agree with the kind of performances that he's been giving in the show. They can't waste him, If they're going to bring him back or use him again, it has to be for a really emotional, impactful
he
moment.
could totally, his character could totally be a future like off-planet rebel leader. Like he could have his own.
Yeah, he could be someone that Cassian contacts as a Fulcrum agent in season 2. Who knows?
Exactly.
Alex says, I like that it's left open, but I think it has to be no. He sacrificed everything for something he will never get to enjoy himself, which is a reoccurring theme. As he said, he's going to assume he's already dead and go from there. I mean, he told us straight up right before the raid, the prison riot even started. Promax Media says, I chose no because I think the only way he could have escaped is if he found a life jacket or something similar. No way he was making it all that distance without knowing how to swim. Yeah, no, everyone is making very good points. It's kind of bumming me out. Poor Kino. I really wanted him to get out of there, man. Connie Sang says he's living his best life in my head. But sadly, I don't think he did.
Like, I don't remember if he ever said if he had a family or not. I want to say he said he had a family, but he could have easily not.
We never got that level of backstory on screen, but I know there's an interview with Andy Serkis where he says that he has created a backstory for Kino. I don't know if he shared it, though. Last comment, Kingston Lore says, hopefully he got to stow away on a ship or a pod. Yeah, hopefully. But,
hopefully.
Andor doesn't seem to be a show where good things happen and people have good luck.
It's not quite Game of Thrones.
Kind of the opposite.
It's not quite that Game of Thrones level of everyone's gonna die, but I mean, between the first few episodes and the way that we know Rogue One went, like this is definitely a series we get to be like.
I was about to say, yeah, there is a death looming over this entire show. You know,
the only person,
main character who is a Walking Dead man.
Right, and it's like the only person that we know, well, two people, I suppose, that we know for sure survived this show are Mon Mothma and Andor. And then we know that Andor is going to die within 5 years of this event. So it's like...
And I still think that they're the only two making it out of this. I think they're all going to die. All right, are you ready, best friend?
Daughter of Ferrix, let's go.
Daughter of Ferrix. Do you think it's Bix? Do you think she's martyred from dying from the torture or something like that?
There's only one way to find out. You ready to dive in?
Do it! Oh, Reaper. Tie Reaper.
The hands.
Oh, are they just holding onto the side of a mountain? Oh my god.
I can't climb back up. You hear me?
Yeah, if his arms have locked... No, his arms are bent. He's fine. Don't worry, Melshi. We know you're in Rogue One. You'll be fine.
It's heartbreaking. What about the droid?
Just back on Ferrix.
We're gonna take her out in a minute, if you want to say goodbye.
What?
Marva died?
I don't want to be alone. I want Mama Marva.
I want more.
You know, it's very rare for an organic to show that level of empathy to a droid.
We need to pull together, B. All of us.
The daughters
That's
of
the
Ferrix.
fucking saddest thing
That's
I've
like the
ever
revolution.
seen.
That's like the revolutionary movement.
That is the saddest thing that I've ever seen a droid do. Oh god, that's her.
Yeah. That's her. ISB agent. Where's Cinta at? We know she's in the crowd somewhere.
Someone you know?
Just started last week.
Oh god, these two together? Shit.
Yes, aliens! It's like the rarest thing in this show for some reason.
This is very true.
They got big old squishy hands. They kind of look like Vogons from Hitchhiker's Guide.
Hello. What is it?
It's a quad.
It's a quad jumper. The garbage will do.
Is that good?
No, well, I don't know. They're fucking aliens. I can't. Who am I to say if they're locals or not? Here, let's get jacked. Whoa, look at those long ass. Dude, they look
Hey,
like.
what are you doing?
Yeah, they look like the dudes from Jakku. Oh, no, I take that back. What the fuck?
They look cool. I like them.
That's a mine. Oh, fuck.
Oh! Look at those nests. They're made out of like a foam.
I thought they looked out of like a mucus webbing.
Totally.
They'll want to close Rick's Road. They'll ask for a permit. They know we won't allow it, but they like to keep asking.
The dead are bricked. They mix your ashes with mortar and local stone dust, put your name on and fire it up. You become a block of Ferrix brick.
And then what?
They find you a wall.
Wow.
They find you a wall?
Just another brick in
What?
the wall.
What in the Ghost Adventures shit have they learned nothing?
Better fishing on land these times here.
The one on the left, this guy looks like he's from Hitchhiker's Guide, and the other one looks like he should be fighting the Beetleborgs.
No biggie dinner tonight.
Narkinians.
Oh shit.
Water spoiled here and far. All
How many eyes does it have?
No, let's talk. Hang on.
Kill anyone they would. Kill the water, kill the squigglies.
Not the squigglies.
Stop the Empire. They not be killing ye. Nay today.
That sounds like Mr. Krabs.
Wise to be jumping quickly though.
Niamos?
Oh.
Back to Niamos to get the money out of the shower. Ooh, and Nemec's Manifesto is there too.
Are these like pirates?
There's a couple of chill ass dudes
I guess
making
so.
their way through the galaxy. Look at this shitty quad jumper. I love it.
I love it.
Look at that piece of shit. That's like the Volkswagen bus of Star Wars.
It totally is. That's how you make a haunted town. You don't put dead people into bricks. You build the town with the dead bricks.
Hey, it's a cultural difference, right?
How you make haunted towns. No one's bought them yet. Yeah. Oh, what up, Val?
Oh, has Vel come here before?
We have some new pieces in.
Where is he?
You're that Gungan
She's
shield.
been collecting jewelry.
I know.
I don't have time for this.
Val, you gotta play the game.
You're off the rails. You're lucky he's not here.
I gave him Aldani. What have you done lately?
I keep him safe.
I don't have lately. I have always. I've a constant blur of plates spinning and knives on the floor and needy, panicked faces at the window, of which you are but one of many.
Cassian Andor. The mother died. I'm leaving in the morning.
I'll let him know.
Do that.
You see that broken slab behind her?
I was just wondering if is that glyphs of the. Oh fuck! Look, there's the hand.
Which
It's
hand?
the Mortis. It's one of the Mortis murals, dude.
Is that what you think it is? I didn't see a hand or anything. Just
When
the
it panned
gold.
away, there's a sideways palm in the larger chunk there. I feel like these undercover agents here, it's all leading to like an Inglorious Bastard style like bar shootout scene.
Oh yeah,
Everyone's gonna shoot everyone under the table.
super clean.
The Time Grappler. You know, I like how we started the whole show with the guy, the Time Grappler, hitting the hammer, and we're focusing on Andor, who's a man running out of time.
Hey, time to go.
Go where?
Back to my place. I have work in the morning.
I'm charging.
You've been there all day. She's not here, B. She's in the stone mill.
You could stay.
One night.
Oh. He's so sweet to this droid.
He feels so
He's
sorry.
the most stand-up dude in all of Ferrix. Oh my god, okay, here she is.
Bro.
Nice. Death Star style cameras. Wow, she
Fuck,
looks
yeah,
terrible.
it's horrible.
Question.
Poor girl, man.
Anto Krieger. Is this the man you introduced to Cassian Andor? Bix.
I love it. They think that this Krieger is Axis.
Safe in the knot, in the binding, the old ways teach us. Bound against the wind, tied to shore.
She's not happy.
It's weird. It's stronger here than it is at home.
But you can do what you want.
It's not me. It's the only thing she shows up on time for. It's mad.
Yielding in acceptance. The old ways hold us. Safe in the knot, in the binding.
Don't tell me you're taking proposals.
Bound against the wind.
Is this the equivalent of her daughter finding the Bible and like?
She's starting to adhere to like the old ways of religion and Chandrilla, and that's where the arranged marriage comes from too. So it's showing that she's prepping herself to do arranged marriage, you know, presumably.
A few months ago, I was contacted by one of the bankers back home. I was warned that Imperial inspectors might be taking a close look at Chandrillin accounts.
How much is missing?
400,000.
Damn.
That's a lot of calamari phlegm.
Does Luthen know?
Some, no. Not really.
As soon as Luthen finds out, he's going to think she's a liability.
I found a solution.
Yeah, marrying your daughter. And it's going to kill her inside to do it. I don't know if she's going to go through with it, honestly. God. I feel so bad for her. Look at this. That was an incredible performance just now.
Sir! Is that you, sir?
Yes. Is that Mosk?
Been a bit rugged for me lately, but, you know...
Why are there sparks and explosions behind you, man?
Seriously.
It's a smelter!
Oh, okay.
There we go. Yeah, she's passed away!
Andor's mother?
There's lots of back and forth with Coruscant about it.
Are you saying that he's there?
No, I'm in Molana.
Where is Andor?
He might show up at the funeral.
This fucking conversation.
I wouldn't put it past him.
It's so real. It's so real.
This is like the first handful of reactions that you and I did remote.
Oh my god.
Like 100%. That's what it was like. Oh, look at those.
Like these fucking blue pelicans, dude. Like their equivalent of puffins or porgs. What is that?
That's what Jyn Erso's cellmate was when she was locked up on Wobani.
Oh, he just snuck into the apartment and is stealing his box.
Briar pistol.
Right. Dude, that's just like bronze.
Yeah, it's hella rusted. Oh, and an SE-14C as well. Just meeting Saw again. Yep, partisans. 2 tubes!
What up, 2 tubes? He's in a mood.
Good to know.
Chesko Luthen.
What's that? A beat stick? God, look at those hunters, man.
Was my man rocking a T-21 back there? Nice.
Spellhouse Power Station. Tell Krieger I'm in, where we take tactical orders from no one.
It's taking a long time coming back to me, Saul.
Yeah, this is a bad idea. You shouldn't go in anymore. Luthen's got to talk him out of it now.
ISB knows Krieger's plan. They'll be waiting for it.
And Krieger, he doesn't know.
Krieger's already dead.
Krieger's about to be dead.
Which means either you're ISB, or you have someone inside that you are protecting.
Or I'm just a very good listener.
You think it's worse?
God damn it.
I'm not sure right now.
And what if it was me instead of Krieger? What would you do?
Krieger doesn't know me. He can't hurt me.
Like I can.
It's your decision, Saw.
I feel like Luthen is a large part of why Saw became so paranoid by Rogue One.
Oh, bro, dude. Yeah, so we're seeing that right now.
You have people everywhere, don't you?
You're avoiding the...
Yeah, look at this.
All of your sources.
Try to concentrate.
Someone with Krieger? Someone at ISB? Maybe there's someone here with me.
You're avoiding the choice.
Who is it? Who is it?
It's Tubes.
It's Tubes!
That's my man, he tells me everything.
Tells me
Tell
everything.
him, he deserves to know.
What kind of game is this? There's no way out alive. Of that you must be sure.
I'm doing this so you'll listen. So listen. Krieger goes down. The ISB will feel invincible. They'll feel untouchable. We'll have a clear field to play.
Just fucking with 2 tubes. Oh my god.
If I were ISB, Saw, why wouldn't I just send you out there with it?
30 men.
Plus Krieger.
For the greater good.
Call it what you will.
There it is. There's the rationalization.
Let's call it war.
Using the W word.
Where are you?
You wanted to reopen the offer.
Did you close the sale?
I did. I'm most curious about the other piece. We need that piece. We lose that and we'll have to close shop.
There's nothing more you can do.
You need to think of the consequences of losing that piece to another collector.
Luthen?
Oh, shit.
Luthen?
Right? Right? Does that mean she's compromised?
Communications disruption can only mean one thing. Invasion. Ah!
What the fuck is that?
It's a Cantwell-class arrestor cruiser! Bro! God, it looks so good.
Imperial patrol.
We see one in a deleted scene in Solo as well.
This is an Imperial patrol. Stand by for transponder scan.
ID found.
Yes, this is Alderaan 129-12505.
Stand by, Hallcraft. Run it.
God, that shot. Look at that thing.
Giant ear. Just a giant listening ear shit.
Arrest a cruiser. Yes. Nice. Name drop.
This is a piracy zone.
Oh, thank you for the warning. I'll be careful.
You'll be standing by. Is what you'll be doing.
You'll be dead.
Decoy burn, port thruster 4. Rivet.
Oh my God, he's running. Let's do it. I bet this ship has all kinds of gnarly modifications.
Tractor beam has been engaged, Hallcraft. Please power down your stabilizers.
Calibrate tractor force.
Calibrating.
He's got countermeasures to break the tractor beam. Let's go.
ID confirmed, sir. Alderaan Trade Alliance.
Cancel the boarding? No. We can use the practice.
Can use the practice.
Damn.
That's such a dick cop move.
Final warning, Hallcraft. Power down immediately or risk full consequences.
Come on, Luthen. Yes. Let's go.
What is that?
What the fuck?
Oh, they're needles.
Oh, they're tractoring them in.
He's nail gunning them.
Dude.
Them into the satellite, bro.
Where's my air wing?
That's so Spaceballs. He just fucking jammed the radar.
Nails.
All right, let's see what this thing can do. I've been so curious about the Fondor Hallcraft.
Oh my God.
Oh my God, let's go.
Oh, those guns are they're so clean. What the fuck? What the fuck?
What? He just did what?
He just turned his...
Look at this guy. He's like, what the fuck did I just witness?
He just turned his spaceship into a lightsaber.
Oh my God, that was dope. He tried spinning, and it was, in fact, a good trick.
Cassian?
Don't. No names. Tell Marva I'm okay. Tell her I'm thinking about it.
Oh, man.
Bro.
Cass, I'm sorry. Your mother's dead.
Now just say thank you, goodbye. No, I gotta say Bix. Gotta say Bix. That's such a Florida shirt.
How many do you think made it? How many of us made it out alive? Somebody's got to tell people what's happening down there. Take this. People have to know about this.
Andor and Melshi have a hell of a trauma bond now. You know, Andor, I know you're feeling bad right now, but the next time you stand on a beach, it's going to be a whole lot worse. Man, what a somber ending. This show just keeps blowing my mind, like, every week. Like, I can't even handle it.
This is very true. This is very true.
Dude, the fucking Cantwell class arrestor cruiser and just, like, the tractor beam just... And then just destroying the dish like that. Oh, that was so sick.
Because you know a trick like that wouldn't have worked against the Death Star, and the Death Star was the only other time that we've seen a tractor beam like actually being.
That was like something out of one of the Michael Stackpole X-Wing novels, like using like really cool tactics and strange countermeasures and custom things.
Using fucking like nail guns.
Yeah, no, that was awesome. Ah, R.I.P. Marva. Marva's gone. I think that she's going to... Her legacy is the Daughters of Ferrix, though. She insisted on going and checking out the caves under the hotel, the tunnels, and like she was trying to get it all ready for the rebellion. And now we've got this organization called the Daughters of Ferrix that no one had heard of until this episode. I feel like her death is going to like galvanize the resistance movement on Ferrix. And then when Andor finally shows back up, like, whoa, dude, things are going to pop off next episode. Marva's funeral is going to be like the big set piece of like the huge finale because Vel and Cinta and the ISB dude and Cyril Karn
Oh, they're all
and
gonna be
Mosk
there.
going rogue and
no.
Dedra and Andor. They're all going to be there.
Well, Deidre's just going to be watching it on TV. I don't think she's actually going to be physically there.
No, she's a bloodhound. She's a bloodhound.
She
She knows that if he's there, she also does not trust anyone. She knows that everyone around her is incompetent as fuck.
It's true.
She's going to want to do it herself. She's going to want to do it herself, I think.
I don't know. There's a lot of boots on the grounds, but I don't know. We'll have to find out.
That was a good episode, man.
I'm curious where
That was
Cyril.
fucking sad.
I'm curious where Cyril's going to go flying off to now.
He's going straight to Ferrix.
Oh,
he's going straight to Ferrix, and I'm really excited to see how he tries to disguise himself, because he's going to try and blend in as well. Is he going to have like a little fucking tailored peasant outfit? Like,
oh, probably 100%. And he's going to try to like citizens arrest Andor for a planet that
a nice little fitted collar and stuff. Like, oh my god, that was awesome.
Let's not make haunted bricks when we die. Just, can I make that
legit?
Can I put that in my will? Like, do not put me into a brick.
Do not make me a haunted brick.
Yeah, like that just doesn't seem like a good idea. But yeah.
Well, thanks for watching, everybody. I hope you enjoyed our reaction to Andor, episode 11.
That's right.
We've only got one left, and then the first season is done. It's crazy. So it feels like so much time passes between these episodes that come out so slowly, and I know it's just once a week, but like I need it now. I need to know what happens right frickin' now. It's gonna be really hard to wait.
It was
for this
kind of a
final
short
one,
one
right?
too. It was one of the shortest episodes that we've had so far, and I think that was purely so that they could just like really trim those branches and just really build the bridges to what this final crescendo of a season finale is.
I'm really looking forward to when the whole season is out and we can binge the whole first season, because like you keep talking about how it feels like a novel. It's gonna absolutely feel like a novel when you can just get all the way through it in one fell swoop. Like, I'm looking forward to that for my rewatch. Cool. Well, thanks for watching, everybody. Shout out to Nerd Chronic for editing this reaction for us and sneaking past the copyright blockade. If you want to check out the full-length, uncut version of this reaction, you can head over to Patreon. There's a link in the description of the video to the Patreon page. Thanks again, and as always, may the Force be with you.